Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. As always, it's week 7 of the Chichester Virtual Dart Series. Just 3 more of these for the current season, and 3 games to bring you tonight. First up will be Dean Lever taking on Connor Jeffs. Ian Bennison then takes on Dan Inman, and Darren Cook completes the night against Dean Smith. So thank you as always for watching, and I'll just give a link to the players, a hint to the players that will be starting very, very shortly, and we'll get you underway.
Right. Good game, Connor.
All the best, mate.
Does it me first or do we pull up?
You first, mate.
All right, please. All the best.
All the best, mate.
Fantastic. So players have got underway. It's their streaming debuts, and we're starting early tonight because they were both really efficient in getting set up, so didn't want to hold them up.
60.
And this is a second division clash, best of 10.
81.
So first to 6 will take the win, but you can draw 5 apiece. So just bear that in mind.
55.
And both players using a Windmill Blade 5 board.
44.
Easily the most popular board that we have on the streams nowadays. So if you're watching and you know Dean
81.
Connor, do leave a comment in the chat rather, and we'll be sure to give you a shout out.
45.
And again, another close contest in store here, as are
58.
all the games on the Chichester Virtual Dart Series side of things, because they're all graded. So
58.
the league organiser Mike Fuse done a fantastic job in sorting out the 80 or so players
28.
that are
Great darts.
in the Chichester Virtual Dart Series into appropriate divisions.
43.
And again, it's their Connor and Dean's first time on a stream, so it might take a while for them to
54.
settle down. And Lever has 6 darts from 170.
105.
That's a pretty good
Yeah, good, mate.
effort. Highest score of the match so far. Leaves 65 after 21 darts.
95.
Darts.
And a baby ton for Connor. So it's all hotting up here towards the end of this first leg. Always a bit of a settler. Bullseye needed.
34.
Lever couldn't quite get there. So Jeff should have a dart at a double to try and break the throw. Wants double 16.
Fucking hell.
Sorry for the language there.
16 there. 54. Sorry, mate.
So Lever has to tidy this up.
3.
You missed opportunities. So double 8 then.
16 and 2.
And he does get there.
Bring it up.
And
Cheers,
gets the Lever throw at the first time of asking. And leads 1-0. Statistics-wise, Jeff's perhaps starts the slight favourite here, running season average of 72 to Lever's
59.
67. Obviously, not much in it to choose between them.
140.
Very good darts.
140 for Lever. He's had a ton on a 140 so far. Nothing over 100 yet for Jeffs. Hope to correct
60.
that as we go on, but certainly was efficient on his finishing there in the first leg.
100.
Lever in again. Strong start here in this second leg, looking to break straight back. Jeffs still on the hunt for
95.
a score of over 100, but 95 will do on this occasion. Unbeaten so far
100.
this season. Jeffs with 3 wins and 2 draws to his name, and had a fantastic victory
100.
over James Stevenson. A bit more on that shortly. Jeffs with his first ton of this
65.
series, of this match rather. Leave on 96 after 12. Goodness knows we'd all take that.
36.
Just the 36 for Jeff. So Lever in a very strong position here. Just left to set it up now,
56.
which he does do on tops after 15 for Lever to break straight back. We'll be under a bit of pressure from Jeffs. A lot of pressure now. 119 it looks
99. 119.
Yeah.
Wow, great finish to the leg from Jeffs, especially after that 36 visit previously. Is it all in vain?
20.
Just the 20
Lucky.
for Lever. So there's his missed opportunity to break after a very strong start, and Jeffs is back for double 16. Wants double 8. He's already hit this,
24.
and he can't find it. Right. Just on
Yeah,
the wire.
20 and
And
1.
Lever does
Yeah, well done, mate.
take advantage there. 19 dart, break of throw, 1 all. Both averaging in the low 60s. We would expect that to creep up as we go along.
$45.
But already a very close encounter. So it looks to be a very competitive match indeed. And that's one of the
96.
fantastic things about the Chichester Virtual Darts Series, the fact that it is graded, and you are guaranteed to be playing people of a similar ability.
81.
And all the way up from the Premier Division right down to I think it's Division 5.
85.
And both players finding the treble 20 now with a bit more regularity.
70.
And we will see the averages increase as a result of that. As we say,
96.
best result this season for Connor Jeffs, a 6-3 win over James Stevenson. 78 average on that one.
24.
So that's what we're sort of looking to see here. And Jeffs is applying the pressure on
100.
the Lever throw.
Yeah.
His third ton of this match. And he's had a treble a turn here
60.
in this leg. So we could see the third break of throw in a row here, because Jeffs has 6 darts from 1 to 4.
83.
And has another visit with a treble in it. And he's in a commanding position. Could be 3 breaks of throw in a row.
81.
Yes, 81 down to 140. But Jeffs will have first dibs here at double 16. Some way off, double 8. He has hit this
8 left. 33.
just on the wire. So Lever can't take out the 140. So Jeffs will be back for
60.
double 4. Looking to emulate that 19 break of throw against him previously.
Third dart.
Yeah, okay.
And he takes out double 1. Good clutch doubling. That's what we like to see. And it's a 21 dart break of throw. 3 breaks of throw. in as many legs. Jeff's now throwing for a 3-1 advantage. Certainly
125.
Straight up.
Cheers, mate.
great effort. Wonderful way to try and back up your
42.
break of throw in the previous leg.
26.
Craig Everest, previously on the stream. Hello, thank you for watching. Much appreciated.
85.
100.
Jeff's starting to find his feet in this game. Lever just has to be on guard here.
125.
And that's a lovely,
Yeah, good, mate.
lovely recovery. And now just 1 point separates them after 3 visits.
58.
The average is, as we say, creeping up. And Lever, well, he has a running average of 67.
121.
And he's
Yeah,
had
he does.
2 multi-treble visits. As many legs, and he is down to a finish first here. And we couldn't see 4 breaks of thrown as many legs, could we?
78.
Well, we might. Jeff's just dragging himself back into this one, but it is Lever who wanted treble 20 there to leave the bull. Can't find it. Looks like he's got
92.
second best prize, which is to leave double 18 if the 114 doesn't go. Jess will have a go at it though.
58.
Sorry, that first one looked like it was in the treble 20, but it wasn't. So double 18 for Lever.
Yeah, 36 and 2.
And he does get there. That's
Yeah,
a
well
17
done, mate.
darter. Best leg of the match so far. And it's 4 breaks of throw in 4 legs. Would you believe it? So who can hold their throw first? That's the big question. Averages have crept up to 67, which is roughly what we were looking at in the preview for this game. And
55.
it's a fascinating contest already. As I say, the key will be who can hold their throw first
45.
in this one. Scoring stats, not much to choose between them, as you might expect. 5 tons each.
100.
140 for Lever.
140.
There's the first
Hey,
140
Cheers, mate.
of the match for Jeff's. So
60.
it's going very well. Now both players seem to have settled to being on the stream, which is great news.
96.
Always a bit nerve-wracking initially when you go on the stream for the first time, but
44.
after a few legs, it's normally just the same as any other virtual game. And Jeff's is really
100.
applying the pressure here on the Lever throw like he's done the previous 2 times that Lever has thrown first, and he will have 6 darts
65.
from 120. Shanghai
60.
and halves his score, but he will be back for that. Looks Lever has 177 left. Looks to be,
137.
but
Yeah,
Lever
good darts.
137 to leave top, so this has to go for 5 breaks of throw in 5 legs.
40.
Just on the wire, so Lever now
40 and
has
1.
tops, and he does take
Yeah,
his
good
opportunity.
darts, mate.
Good finishing, 137 followed by 40 and 1 from 177. So Lever is the first player to hold his throw in this contest. Jeff's now will hope to reciprocate to level up at 3 apiece. Now remember, it is best of 11. Sorry, there was a
96.
slight mistake on that graphic. It's got the title twice, but
100.
it is the first to 6. Or 5 all is the draw.
96.
Back to back 96s for Jeff's.
95.
Well, a treble a turn for each player shows they're in good form here. Ian Cook,
59.
thank you for joining us on the stream last week, of course. And he's swearing.
140.
Get it, mate.
He's swearing. Donations to St Winifred's Hospice, please.
82.
As expected, averages have crept up into the low 70s now. Just goes to show that this rhythm that they're playing at, which is quick,
78.
is certainly helping both players. Lever will be back for that 88. Jeffs was on a bogey number.
98.
Lever under pressure though. We'll get a shot at the bull. You think? Wants the bullseye for 4-2.
Yep, 88 and 3.
Great.
Yeah, nice finish, mate. Well done.
Great darts. 15 dart leg there for Lever. What a good leg that was. And he now leads 4-2 and is throwing for a 5-2 advantage and to guarantee himself a point. Great effort from him. Best result last season, 5-all draw with Dave Bonnet, averaging 67.
100.
So he's averaging well above that. Appreciate that averages are only a guide. But
137.
always a very good
Right
guide.
up.
Lovely visit there from Jeffs. Dean Lever, well, he's had 1 win, 1 draw and 3 losses
82.
this season. And he's already eclipsed his highest outshot of the season this year.
47.
This season with that 88. And his best leg of a 15 darter.
97.
And he's certainly applying the pressure here with a treble a turn. Makes it very difficult to break.
100.
Dart.
Scoring stats, well, Jeff's had 8 tons and 1 ton 40. Lever's had 9 tons and 2 140s, so not much to choose between them.
100.
Lever just marginally ahead in those stats, but it's those 3 breaks of throw that Lever has gained, probably the most telling. These look good.
139.
Hey, dart.
Jeff's has had a 139 and a 137 in this leg. Both players
Oh,
improving.
no, was that 98. 98. Oh, no, this one.
Double 6.
466.
Very tense stuff. A great leg from both players. It could all be in vain for
Yeah,
Jeffs.
mine, I got 96, not 98.
All right, mate.
Oh, okay. Lever just correcting his score. So he actually wants double 13 here. So he's corrected it on Naka. Wants double 13. Doesn't want to go inside. It's on the wire.
Yeah, 26
Yeah.
and 3.
Lovely.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Lovely. Just crept ever closer. Worked from the outside inwards. He holds his throw. And with that dart, that 18 dart leg, he does guarantee himself a point. Jeff Snell.
No, it was counted.
Can't take the win from here, but he can force the draw.
97.
We've seen it before. It has happened. Rattle off 3 legs in very quick succession.
101.
97 for Jeffs on his first throw.
135.
Yes, lovely. Look at those averages. They've crept up into the mid-70s. Both can play, and this is Division 2, remember.
43.
So much quality in the Chichester Virtual Dart Series.
59.
Well, Jeff's certainly going to battle all the way to the end. What pressure will he be under from Lever?
140.
Yeah,
Quite
good.
a lot as it happens. 7 points separate them after 3 visits in this leg. Close stuff.
58.
Good competitive contest. He was finishing perhaps proving to be the deciding factor.
57.
Nothing wrong with the scoring from either player, both down to a finish after 12. Jeffs has to find a biggie. That second dart is really well timed. Just takes time to adjust. 77 remaining. So perhaps wants treble 19, which he finds.
122, I believe.
It's 132, I believe. 132, he should work it
Sorry,
out.
132.
He does, good. So Jeffs wants double 10 if the 160 doesn't go, which it won't. So
28.
great effort from Jeffs, back against the wall. Yes, it is a leg that he started in, but
10.
it's not over the line yet. 132. Lever will start on the bullseye, you would think. No, so it's shot's not on now, so just has to try and put a dent in it, which he does.
32, 92.
And there is all kinds of pressure now on this double 5 for Jeffs to stay in this contest. Doesn't want to go inside.
Yeah, in 2, mate.
He doesn't. He goes
Back it up.
in the target,
Cheers,
which is even better. And 20 dart hold of throw there. That will cheer up Jeffs. And this is the tall order now, because he needs the next 2 legs. And he has broken the lever throw on 2 occasions before.
78.
And he's going to have to produce some big scores quite early on here.
45.
No trouble there. Not what the doctor ordered. I can see Ian Benison's in the waiting room. Takes on Dan Inman next
81.
in a Division 3 contest.
41. Come on.
$81.
Lever has had a treble a turn, and that makes life very difficult.
58.
Oh, Craig Everest has just said this is better than watching England. That's good. That's high praise.
42.
Are they playing? I don't do football, as you may have guessed.
60.
Lever with the advantage here. All the advantage so far. Need to switch to the 19s.
57. No.
Possibly a slight miscalculation there. If he'd gone for a 19, he would have left a finish, I think.
Oh, you're joking. 26.
So plenty of time here for Lever to serve this out, to use a tennis analogy.
130.
Great darts.
Well, that's a great visit there from Lever. Just managed to find a big score at the right time throughout this match, hasn't he? And
64.
there's a great example of that. So match darts incoming.
Yeah, 32 in 1.
Yeah, well played, mate.
And he does find it. So what a great performance that was.
Yeah, well played there, buddy.
Lever. And let me just fade them down,
Good.
and then I'll
Yeah,
switch to the
thanks.
statistics so that I can show you what that game was all about. Yes, congratulations to Dean Lever. It's been a difficult season for him with 3 losses from those 5 games. So he picks up his second win there. And average-wise, but statistical-wise, that's one of his, it's the best performance of the last 2 seasons for him. Averaging just over 75, 12 tons, 3 ton pluses, 3 breaks of throw, all crucial, of course, and that excellent 15 darter and 88 on the ball as well. He'll remember that one, that's for sure, for a long time to come, I'm sure. Connor Jeffs, well, he averaged 72. That's just about what he's been averaging all season. So Lever really had to play out of his skin there to get the better of Jeffs. 11 tons for him, 1 ton 40, 2 breaks of throw, and I did have that 20 darter as well. Had chances as well for that to be a much closer result than it was, but Lever is the one that prevails in that second division contest. So coming up next, we have Ian Benison, who is in the waiting room, as is Dan Inman, and that's coming up next. Thank you for watching. luck to you both. Enjoy. Sorry, that's fine. Good luck to you both. Enjoy.
Two five.
$55.
Okay. Third division clash now. Remember, best of 10 legs. 5 all is the draw.
80.
And it is possible, yes, it is possible to draw. First to 6 legs will take the win. A few technical issues there, but we got there in the end. Thank you to Ian and Dan for their work on that.
60.
And it's 4th versus 7th here. Ian is 4th at the moment in this division. 1-3, won 1 and lost 1. Dan, meanwhile, 1 win, 2 draws, 2 defeats. So again, a nice close contest we're expecting here.
30.
And there's Inman that's made the stronger start.
59.
Always good to see the boards that our players are using, and it's the Windmill Blade 5 again, which is great. It's a great board.
140.
No surprises at all. Benison with his best visit of this leg so far. I think this is a streaming debut again for both players, which is always great to be able to
26.
get new players on board with an opportunity to be live on YouTube. A nice new experience for both of them.
41.
Perhaps surprisingly, neither player on a finish there after being pretty well placed after 4 visits. But they will be after these, of course.
46.
Just a bit of an echo on the sound there. I'm not sure where that's coming from.
43.
I think my microphone's gone as well, which doesn't help.
$84.
Good visit there from Inman.
48.
Tops needed for Inman here to take an early advantage, and just on the wire. So Benison should have an opportunity here at the bullseye, although that's a single 5, so that makes life a bit trickier. It's a treble 13 for tops, not to be.
28.
Can't find it, so double 10 then for Inman on his return to the board. This is a hold of throw. And he's early going.
Nice.
Well, Benison here has a chance to break the throw. This early encounter wants tops now in order to do so.
56 in 2.
And he does. So it just goes to show, if you keep plugging away in legs like that, you never quite know what opportunities may present themselves. 26 start leg, but that will improve as we go along, of course. Ian Denison's running average for the season, 64.78. To Inman's 58. So Denison perhaps starts the favourite in terms of statistics, although we saw in the last game that doesn't really
21.
count for too much, because Lever, well, he played the game of his entire season there against Connor Jeffs in our opening contest, which you can rewind and see on the stream.
66.
Do subscribe while here. Lots of virtual darts streaming between now and the end of 2021, of course, and then hopefully
45.
some in-person streaming as well from venues. Fingers crossed that those take place. Seen a few COVID secure opens taking place in recent weeks,
42.
which is a good start, of course, but really we want, unrestricted indoor opens and leagues to come
100.
back, including county darts. So fingers crossed for that.
28.
Benison here with a slight advantage in this second leg as he seeks to double his lead.
100.
Back-to-back tons will certainly help. He's had 2 tons and a 140 so far. Inman looking good here.
100.
Replies to a ton with a ton. And Benison just feels like he's settled down here, as these darts demonstrate.
75.
It's unlucky. It does leave a finish nonetheless. And we'll have to start on the 19s. Doesn't choose to do so. So
59.
6 darts from 160 for Benison to double his lead. This looks on. I think that's a treble 5 actually. He's got 75 scored, so that makes it slightly trickier.
60.
He doesn't, in fact, so he leaves 100. Inman looking to leave himself handily placed.
60.
So 100 then for Benison. 20 tops, surely.
Oh dear. 25.
Well, is that a slight opening for Inman? And he's had a bounce out, so they've both had a bounce out each.
38.
75 remaining for Benison. Wants single 18 for tops. Now wants tops for 2-0.
35.
Oh, it's just on the wire, isn't it? So close. Knocking on the door. And wants 108. In this third division contest, no treble, so can't set it up.
60.
Benison, so close last time. What can he do here with 3 darts at an open bed? He needs to adjust now, and he's busted. Would you believe it?
Too many.
Would you believe it? Wanted to leave a... Wants to adjust and leave a finish. Wants tops, Inman.
28.
Nervy on the doubles here in the early going. Benson with a chance to redeem himself. Benson rather...
40 and 1.
And he does redeem himself. So... Does double his lead. Scrappy affair so far. But it will improve as we go on. As they look to adjust to life on the stream. New experience for both players, remember.
60.
So if you do know Dan or Ian and want to leave a comment in the chat to let us know who you're cheering on, then please do so.
60.
Big thanks, of course, to our sponsors, Sweet Flamingo, James Utility Services at jamesutilities.com.
7.
Achieve Greatness. And the charity of choice, of course, is St Winifred's Hospice. For more information about the Chichester Virtual Dance Series, of course, you can have a look in the description of this video for the link to Facebook. And an excellent job
100.
that Mike Few does. Third ton rather, for Dan of this match. Denison, meanwhile, has 2 tons and a ton 40.
60.
But it's 3 60s in a row for Benison so far. You can hear the frustration in his voice because he's knocking on the door of a treble, but he can't find it.
100.
Back-to-back tons, meanwhile, for Inman as he seeks to try and get a foothold in this match. Will certainly help his cause. Benison's throwing straight.
60.
And he's had 4 60s in as many visits. I would jump heaven and earth, move heaven and earth for 4 60s in a row, I have to say. But these guys are playing
41.
at a higher level than I do. And I think that breaks the chain of straight 20s.
55.
So the slender advantage to Inman at this point. Looking to leave a finish.
42.
Which he does do. Perhaps not as low as he'd like. Another 60 on the cards?
60.
Yes. Yes, there is. Well, he's consistent. But yes, it is frustrating because just you throw straight and you think surely one of them will go in the treble.
81.
And there's a treble for Inman. He's on 70
Oh,
after
jeez.
21.
30.
And Inman should have a dart and a double here. Wants tops. Oh, sorry, no.
50.
It was actually treble 10 with his first dart. So Pedersen now. Treble 19. Would have left tops.
92.
Gets second best prize. Will he be back for double 12 though? Double 10 for Inman to hold his throw and to reduce the gap to 2-1. God, that was
Nice
close.
score.
His second dart was so close. Benison has carved out this opportunity for a double 12 for 3-0 and to break Dan's throw for the second time. Getting closer.
No score.
Score. So chances for both players. It's tense in this third leg already. In the early stages of this match. Again, how close is that?
10.
Knocking on the door. Frustrating. Benson back 4. Double 12 for 3-0. Getting closer. It's a mirror image of the last throw. Would you believe
Seven
it?
3 holes, I think. No score.
So double 5 then for Dan, and he's again on the wire. Busts, and Benison is back for double 12. Can't get much closer than that.
24 in 2.
Well, it's the only way to go, isn't it? Double 5, double 7. And it's a good recovery.
3, sorry. 24 and 3.
Yes, 24 and 3. Benison steals that one. Recovered well. Recovered well there. Always throws
well done.
the momentum. Oh, a few knacker issues here. I'm not sure what's happened. Just needs to type in 24, I think.
I was in 3, 24 in 3, but I've messed up the knacker score now.
Nothing's come up on my side.
Nothing. Hold on, I don't know what I've done.
Just have to type it in again. And we should be away here on the fourth leg. While Ian's sorting that out. He's had 180 this season.
Sorry.
High shot
There we
out
are.
of 115.
Sorry, Dan.
3
That's
wins,
all right,
a
that's
draw,
all right.
1 loss.
Yeah, sorted now.
Best result last season, 6-2 win over Downhill. Downhill, of course, was on the stream last week with a 68 average. And away we go.
Oh dear. 27.
Well, Dan will just hope that we'll start to click into gear for him here. He's scoring steadily. It's perhaps just the finishing, just proving to be the deciding
60.
factor. Inman had back-to-back tons in that last leg. He's had 4 tons so far in this match.
100.
There's his 5th. So he's scoring well enough. He's just trying to get over the finish line in each leg.
60.
And Pennison's back to throwing nice and steady 60s, but
57.
can't find a way through to the treble 20. Because if you are going to miss, then miss the treble 20, then certainly hit a single 20. And there is a maximum. Well, there we go.
I don't know where that came from.
There we go.
Someone must have opened the door.
100.
Well, it's a good reply from Dan. Bennison saying that someone must have opened the door. Doesn't know where that came from. And well, he's been knocking on the door, hasn't he, on the treble 20 door
43.
for a good couple of legs. But yes, he does find a maximum. I think that's our first tonight.
60.
7 points between them in this 4th leg after 5 visits.
82.
That's a useful visit. Inman has 2 bites of the cherry here. Wants treble 18 now. It's a good effort.
99.
It's a good effort. Just misses out on the ball. But Bennison wants tops for 4-0. Wants double 10 now.
Oh, please. Go on. 39.
He won't get there. I thought he was going to say Mary, Mother Joseph and the wee donkey there, but sadly he didn't. That's Ian Cook's phrase.
Right.
Double 5 for Bennison. Has to really attack this one now.
No score.
Double trouble again
No,
for
yeah.
both players. Inman leaves the awkward double 11.
22 in 2.
And he gets there. Great adjustment. He was a long way away with that first effort, but adjusted really well. And that is a break of throw in Dan's favour. So now he's got that foothold in this match. 23 dart leg as well, so that's a good good series that he's put together there.
22.
One more match to bring you tonight. Also a 3rd division clash between Darren Cook and Dean Smith.
41.
I can see one of them is in the waiting room at the moment, waiting for this to finish. So we can set them up straight away.
55.
Yes, I think I can hear the birds tweeting. Can you hear that? That's brilliant.
55.
Had such lovely weather over the last couple of days. It's been nice to hear the birds are twittering.
41.
No trebles for either player here so far. I think Ian may have just corrected that one though.
53.
Not quite. So onwards we go as we try and find our first treble of this 5th leg.
81.
And it's Dan Inman that finds it with that visit of 81.
140.
Oh jeez, that's my phone. Second 140. Bennison there, seemingly from nowhere, but it puts a fair amount of pressure on Dan.
140.
But 140 followed by 140. Good darts. His legs come alive all of a sudden. Both players settling in. Benison looks to be in again.
140.
Back-to-back 140s. Come on, Dan, we want another one. Leave double 11. Oh, we might.
45.
So it was just on the wire, wasn't it? So 72 remaining for Benison after back-to-back 140s. Another one of those would leave tops.
52.
52. So double troubles persist for Benison. One treble needed here for Dan. And I think he's got it as well.
33.
He hasn't, apologies. So Benison is back for double 10. God, he can't get much closer. Surely he can use those.
20 and 3.
And he does. Great effort.
Oh, mate.
Felt like he deserved that.
Yeah. Enough to cushion.
Yes. Nice snooker analogy there, Ian. Very good. And he leads 4-1. Breaks straight back against Dan Inman. Suffered a break of throw on his own throw previously. Breaks straight back.
45.
Of course, snooker Q scores going on at the moment.
43.
Just the £1,000 to enter snooker Q score, in case you're wondering. Oh dear. Makes the darts equivalent
100.
look decidedly cheap. Yes, good value. Benison there with his third ton. He's had 3 140s and a max. Inman, meanwhile, he's had 6
60.
tons and 1 140. So, fairly even going there in the scoring stats.
95.
Best leg so far, courtesy of Ian, is 21 darter. Dan's one leg came in 23.
100.
7th ton there for Dan. I think someone must have the window open that we can hear.
100.
And the birds must be right next to the window. Either that or it's a really good bird song CD that's playing in the background, I think.
40.
So, Ian Benison has 6 darts for 161 for 5-1.
41.
Leave Shanghai. I presume he's going to go the Sounds away. It's the only way to go.
30.
2 treble 5s there for Inman. Plenty of time for Benison as he goes for tops, tops, tops. Oh, disappointing. Plenty of time here for Benison to secure
80.
this leg. Nice last dart there to leave tops after 18 darts.
11.
Plenty of time then. Time on the inside. And he wants
40 and 1.
the tops, and he does get tops. 19 darter, best leg of the match. Came at a great time, and with that he guarantees himself a point and forces the issue on Dan, who can now only force a draw, and in order to do so he has to win 4 legs in a row. Benison within 1 of victory.
45.
66.
Darren Cook and Dean Smith, the last game tonight.
45.
A couple more weeks of the Chichester Virtual Dance Series of this season to come, and then reach its conclusion.
Oh dear. 50.
Hopefully just in time for restrictions to lift. We have our fingers crossed.
24.
issues at the COVID secure opens I've read about up until this point, so
60.
it's good news. Hopefully that continues. Certainly the opens on the 26th of June
43.
that I've seen advertised, which include Basingstoke and Hastings, have basically reached capacity.
Dear. 45.
So a scrappy leg this one, just that one treble 20 from Benison in the first throw.
125.
And a much needed 125 there from Inman. Gives him the advantage. Benison looks to be replying in kind.
41.
And it is advantage Inman then, who has 40 points to the good here before these are thrown.
97.
Lovely last dart as well. So backs against the wall. Here Dan knows he has to win everything from here on in. We'll just have to try and force the issue as best he can.
45.
3 scores in the 40s in a row for Benison. Maybe that will give Dan a bit of encouragement, because he's actually got 6 darts from here to take this out.
97.
I do apologise, it was actually a 1-2-2.
Jesus. 40.
So that was actually an opportunity to take out 102 on the bull. So my apologies. The scores were just slightly out there. So Inman now wants double 4. Good marker.
21.
Lucky Benison is on 154 after 4 fairly low visits. Yeah, the frustration in his voice.
Oh dear. 29. Dear.
Ian telling himself off. Double 2 for Inman. He's not over the line yet in this leg.
2.
More double trouble for Dan. Benison with an unlikely opportunity here. He won't take it out.
53.
Inman in the madhouse.
Nice job.
Can't find it. Benison may have a match dart incoming here. This looked unlikely, but he's kept going.
$52.
He adapted well. 25 tops, 65 remaining.
Nice job.
And Inman has bust. So match darts here for Ian Benison. He's already had 1 match dart.
20 and 1.
And he does get there.
Embarrassed to take that last leg down.
Well,
There it is.
he battled away. And Ian Benison did take the victory. Let me just fade them down. And I'll show you the stats there. Just goes to show, if you do plug away in legs, you never quite know what opportunities may present themselves. And that last leg is a classic example, isn't it? Dan looked home and dry there, but Ian Benison did eventually get over the finishing line and take the victory 6-1. Averages weren't the highest, but 4 tons, 3 ton pluses for Ian, and of course he had that fantastic Maximo as well, and a 19 darter, which was a great effort indeed. Inman, well, he had 8 tons, 1 ton 40. Nothing wrong with the scoring. Scoring was very strong indeed, wasn't it? And did break the throw in order to get the 1 leg that he did win on the board, and he had a 23 darter on the leg that he did win as well. So all the points go to Ian Benison there, who was 4th before that started. So it'll be interesting to see where he finishes, or whether he moves up after that. So 1 game to come. Darren Cook takes on Dean Smith, and they'll be with you very shortly.
Well,
Okay.
I assume we just wait, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go for it. Go for it. Good
Right.
luck.
All the best, Dean.
Have a good game, mate.
Yeah, and you.
Okay.
Right.
Dean Smith to get us underway in this final match of the evening, third division clash.
60.
Apologies, it isn't May, it's June, so sorry about that on the the label.
60.
$41.
30.
Well, Darren
Unlucky,
Cook,
mate.
his season average up until this point, 67, versus Dean Smith, who's averaging 61. So Cook may start a slight favourite here.
100.
Yeah.
I think I've worked out what the where the tweeting birds are coming from. I think that's coming from someone who's left the stream on,
Oh, 25.
because
Good start.
that is what the background music is. So that's fine. I can think of worse things to have in the background. Dean Smith looks to have made the stronger start of the two players here,
85.
with back-to-back visits of a treble in.
76.
First
Steady dart, mate.
treble for Darren,
Oh.
but Dean Smith is on who's made the stronger start of the two players
41.
and on his own throw as well.
$100. Well,
First ton there for Cook.
45.
$100.
Another ton. Back-to-back tons for Cook. His opening leg is applying the pressure on Smith.
Oh, jeez. 40.
Smith just gone slightly awry with his last few visits, and Cook now wants double 16. He's set this up well.
78.
Well, he had back-to-back tons to and a 78 there. Chance of double 16. So Smith should get one dart at the bullseye here. Single 20 needed to do that. Wants the bull. It's good effort. It's good effort.
25 left.
64 scored.
45, 64.
Cook is back for double 16 to steal the first one. It's a nice mission surround.
16.
Lucky, mate.
So Smith has to tidy up here. Probably go for single 9, I would imagine. And now wants double 8.
Yeah, 25 and 2,
Does
mate.
get there eventually.
Well done, Dean.
He's under a lot of pressure there from Cook, who
Yeah,
found his
first one
range
out of the
just
way.
towards the end.
Yeah.
And streaming debut for both players, so so it may take just a few legs to settle into the rhythm,
85.
but it certainly looks like Cook is starting to score very strongly. So Smith will just have to be on guard, even though he did win that first leg.
6.
Cook, 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss.
44.
And in these excellent stats, which the league organiser Mike Few has organised for me, which I'm very appreciative of.
45.
So Darren Cook's had a high checkout of 117 this season. 16 darts.
100.
But also, it says that last season he beat Mike Few with a 71 average. 6-2. So that's the kind of
83.
average that we're looking at, or looking to see. Smith, his season average 61.
47.
Beat Lee Pacey with a 63 average, 6-1. So 6-3 last season.
85.
83 and an 85. Smith keeping him in touch with Cook, who's on 225 here
60.
after 12.
There you go.
Leaves a bogey number though with that 60. Smith looking to take advantage
140.
and does
Great
do.
darts.
Lovely recovery after that second one, which was very high. It just gives him something to think, gives Cook something to think
40.
about. And Smith will have a dart at the bullseye here, you would feel. Start on the 20s. Oh, we start on the 16s, so that makes it tricky. Ooh, double 18.
Yeah, in 3, mate.
Oh, that's a lovely
Very nicely
checkout.
done,
That's a lovely
mate.
checkout. As I say, normally you would go 20 and then the 18s route to leave the ball, but Smith was attacking that one. Backed himself to hit the treble 12, which he did do. And took out the double 18. 18 dart, break of throw, doubles his lead. Smith, just the one win this season. He has had 2 draws, so gone the distance.
60.
Has battled away in this 3rd division. Remember, it's the first to 6 to take the win. 5 all is the draw.
32.
And Cook has it all to do here in these early stages.
Oh, 36.
No treble so far for these two players in this 3rd leg. Both players playing with a Windmill Blade 5.
60.
Which means that all 6 players have had a Windmill Blade 5 tonight. And it's a very, very popular choice of board.
100.
And understandably so, but that is a mission surround, so interesting to see the popularity of the Samurai 2 boards in future.
60.
Smith's had 3 visits of 60 in this leg.
85.
Cook applying the pressure. A couple of trebles.
41.
And no treble as of yet for Smith in this leg. So Cook's scoring is going to give him the advantage.
80.
Gets down to 144 after 15. It's a good effort. 100 points the advantage before Smith throws these. Stolen throw as he looks to get back into this match.
140.
Timely 140, his 2nd of the match. Smith knows that Cook may be breathing down his neck here, especially if he gets a treble.
60.
Steady, mate.
104 plays 84. One treble needed in this combination for Smith. Throwing to try and extend his lead to 3-0 instead of 1.
Shocking. 28.
Lucky, mate.
So, Cook, in theory, will have a shot at the bullseye at least here. We'll switch to the 14s. Oh, he doesn't.
52.
Lucky, mate.
Wow. Sets out, leaves double 16, so didn't want to go the ball route. So Smith wants 16 for tops. Oh no, it's still on. Double 16.
24.
32 left.
24 was 52 left.
It's 32 left.
I wasn't expecting to hit treble 8.
44 scored.
44, 44, 32 left. Jeez. Please.
There we go. If this goes in, this will be quite something.
Took a while to work out. Got there eventually. 44, mate.
Okay, so both players are left on double 16. Will either take it out. Smith's had a dart. Cook has a clear bed to aim at. Good marker.
16. No, doubles are not my friends tonight.
Lucky, mate.
Okay. Well, Smith now back for 3-0.
Yeah, and one, mate.
And he does.
Yeah,
Well, the
well
doubles are definitely Smith's friends, aren't they, so far?
Oh dear.
Takes
Never
it
mind.
out, averaging 65, Smith. Good 4 points above his season average, so he's certainly playing well at this point. And it's Cook to get us underway in this fourth leg. Remember, it's the best
85.
of best of 10. First to 6 will take the win. You can draw 5 apiece.
$60.
Cook scoring well. He's had 4 tons. Smith's had
100.
1 ton and 2 140s. Cook enjoying a treble a turn, which is pretty good. Going on his own throw. He seeks to get his first leg on the board.
60.
Cook in again.
180.
Yes, lovely
Well done,
darts.
mate.
Great effort.
Good, mate.
Second maximum of the evening on the stream. It's always great to see. Cook well in control of this fourth leg. Obviously the key one, if he can hold his throw here, will be to try and break the
60.
Smith throw, which he's been unable to do. Smith's hit 3 60s in a row. And 6 darts from here from 136. Just set it up now.
96.
He does do.
Yeah,
So on tops after 12 darts. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. And goodness knows we'd all take that, wouldn't we, every leg? Smith in here.
140.
Good.
Timely 140, but still not on a finish because tops
Yeah,
for Cook.
best start, mate.
And there's a 13 dart leg.
Great
Well,
leg done.
fantastic stuff
Thank you, mate.
from Cook. That's a hell of a way to
About
get your,
time.
get your first leg on the board. It's been played in a great spirit, as you can hear. Both had a good chat off camera. That's one of the great things to see about the stream. It's social darts. So Smith now just realised that
100.
Cook is
Good darts.
perhaps starting to find his range. And we'll just have to be on guard here. Stephen Cross is watching. Thank you so much.
120.
As always,
Good done, mate.
Stephen Cross, who's been on the stream a couple of times before, so thank you for that. Certainly hope to get down to Chichester and the surrounding region once restrictions lift and
24.
Lucky.
dates in the diary latch up. Had a jab, so that's good. Recovered from it.
49.
Smith under pressure from Cook here in this fifth leg. Knows that Cook is starting to
60.
make his move. And Cook in again
100.
with his 7th ton of this match. Plus that excellent maximum.
85.
Lovely last dart.
Good enough.
But Cook is really
100.
finding his rhythm now. Back-to-back tons. He's down to 132 after 12. Scoring class really shining through here. And Smith has to be on guard because
100.
he does respond in kind, which is a great effort.
That's 46.
So Smith will have to start on the bullseye, you think? Doesn't, but it's good first dart.
Oh,
Chose to stay there. That would have left double 12. So another single 20.
that's even more
Dear.
shocking. 81.
Yeah,
I like the mate.
single 20 would have left double 16. Cook, well, he'll still have one more 18. We'll leave the bullseye. Bull for 3-2. And to break the throw,
38.
not quite. So, Smith should have 2 clear darts at a target here. 4-4-1, wants double 16. Double 8.
Uh, 35.
It was
Really
close.
close, mate.
It was close. Cook also on that side of the board. Will he go 8 or 16? Chooses to go for double 16.
Yes, third dart, mate.
And he
Done,
does get there.
Lock it in there.
I thought that first one might have been a bit of a blocker. But he does get there. And Cook reduces the deficit. First time the Smith throw has been broken in this match. Cook is now throwing to level up. And the scores...
100.
The scoring from Cook is piling on the pressure. That's his 9th ton. Smith had an opportunity there.
$41.
And Cook is faring pretty well. Now that he's
59.
found his rhythm. 70 average plays a 67. So it's a good standard again, and this is the 3rd division, unbelievably.
100.
Good art.
4th ton this match for Smith, so 3 ton 40s as well.
47.
$95.
Yeah, good last start there. We have just barreled in off of the other 2 markers. 30 points the advantage in Smith's favour at this point in this crucial 6th
40.
leg. No treble there for Cook. He's had 3 visits without treble. That could prove to be crucial. Smith may start on the 19s. No, doesn't choose to, so can't leave a finish now.
45.
So fairly even going, fairly tense.
36.
Well, crucial leg. Perhaps both players just sense that. That's a great first start from Smith as he looks to follow it in.
83.
Gets down to a finish. 1-1-3-7. can Cook do in response?
59.
Does get down to a finish. Good thinking. And Smith. 137 left.
Oh, my God. Oh, get out of it.
Telling himself off.
Oh, that was 61.
Gosh, that was quite a range of emotions we went on there. And a lovely last dart from Smith. Leaves 76.
40.
Cook leaves Shanghai on the 20s, but Smith should get a dart at a double here. He'll actually get
Oh. Oh, done it again.
2.
68.
So
68.
68 scored, sorry. So actually he wants double 4. 4-2.
Oh, 4 left, mate.
You're lucky, mate.
72 scored. So
68,
Cook then.
72.
3 tops? Surely not. Does anyone go that route? I'd never seen it before Jose did it in the Premier League. Cook wants tops. Lucky.
Oh, lucky, mate.
Good effort. That was the level up at 3-all. Smith wants double 2 for 4-2 under all kinds of pressure. Knows he survived a dart there for 3-all. Great marker.
Oh, lost it.
Would you believe
Lucky.
it? So
Suffering,
close.
mate.
So close. Cook back for tops to level up at 3 apiece. Hit this before. Double 10.
Yeah, second dart,
He
mate.
does get
Yeah,
there.
good start, mate.
There's the
He levels up at 3
That was a
apiece in
struggle.
a game which he trailed 3-0.
I need to stay ahead there, mate.
3 apiece. So
Right, Smith, come on back on it.
onwards we go. So Smith has to regroup. He knows he's had chances to extend his lead. Get another leg on the board from 3 on the board.
81.
yeah.
Cook applying the pressure.
125.
Good job.
Multi-treble visit. His 10th score of a ton. Or more. This point. Smith has kept up the scoring. He's had chances.
60.
Not playing badly. It's Cook who
60.
seems to have the pendulum of momentum with him at this juncture. Pardon me.
$41.
First to 6 legs, remember. 5-all is the draw. Has it got the makings of a draw, this one?
140.
Good start, mate.
Cook trying to force the issue. And has taken a very healthy lead in this leg which Smith began.
60.
His advantage, Cook here. You feel?
$100.
Oh, lovely last start as well. So Cook's had a score of 125, a 140, and a ton to be on 76 after 12.
Come on. Can't find the cover now. 41.
Double 8 for 14 darter. Great marker.
60.
Lucky, mate.
And we will be back because Smith is not on a finish. And that'll be for Cook to take the lead for the first time in this match.
100.
Yeah.
Fifth ton there for Smith. He's had 3 ton 40s as well. Double 4 for Cook.
Yeah, second dart,
He
mate.
does get there. 17 dart, break of throw.
Good start, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate. That's what I was waiting for your score to come through.
Yeah, for some reason I don't know, but the 0 don't work every time on my phone. I have to keep pressing it.
Oh, that's all right, mate. We got all night. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's no game after.
Cook leads 4-3. One more leg will see him guarantee himself a point. Certainly has picked up in terms of his
140.
scoring,
Great
and
duck, mate.
they are
Yes, mate.
flowing really strongly now in this match where Smith led 3-0. Cook has bounced back very strongly.
Oh, how can that not go in? 60.
Unlucky, mate.
Massive thank you as always to our sponsors, Sweet Flamengo, the Screen Parlour, James Utility
45.
Services, available at jamesutilities.com, Achieve Greatness, and the charity of choice is Pointerford's Hospice.
121.
Good darts.
Lovely visit from Smith, drags himself back into this leg. He's not done yet. Cook knows that.
60.
It's been an even contest, really. Even though Smith won the first 3 and Cook the next 4 legs, each one has been pretty close. Opportunities for both.
100.
Good darts.
And Smith has really done well here in this leg.
100.
Ton followed by a ton.
$100.
Good darts.
Well, a great series of scores here for Smith. Down to Shanghai on the 20s. What kind of pressure will he be under from Cook? Quite a lot as it happens.
90, 96.
So Cook is on 60. Smith is on 120 after 12. As he seeks to break the Cook throw for only the second time in this match. That looks good to me. He wants tops.
Yeah, in 3, mate.
What a great
Yeah,
visit.
cracking leg,
What
mate.
a
Good shot.
fantastic leg of darts
Cheers,
that
mate.
is. 4 scores of 100 or more. 120 checkouts for all. Guaranteed to see 2 more legs here. All 3 results are on the table.
15.
Smith eclipses his best finish of the season with that Shanghai in the 20s. His best previously was 117. It's also his best leg. 16 darts. That was his previous best, and that is a 15 darter. What a great time to get it. Cook,
60.
13 darts, of course, earlier on in the match. And that's his best effort this season as well.
60.
So remember, 2 legs remain in this contest. All 3 results are still left on the table. Smith can win the next 2 legs, Cook can win the next 2 legs, or they can share the spoils at 5 apiece. Very close.
41.
And he does have the makings of going all the way, this one. Lovely darts here from Cook. Oh,
140.
close. That's his
Great job,
third
mate.
ton 40 of the match. So close to being his second maximum. But 99 points the advantage even at this early stage.
140.
Great darts.
And that is a great time to find your fourth 140.
$26.
Whoa, unlucky, mate.
And
There's always one.
would you believe it? So 15 darts separate these 2 players in this crucial 9th leg. We're going the distance. If you're here watching Darren
60.
and Dean cheering them on, do leave a comment in the chat. We'll give you a shout out, of course.
45.
Smith, 30 points to the good here. Can he leave a finish?
43.
He does.
Ay, ay,
Not what he would have wanted, so Cook has a taller order here to leave a finish.
Not getting 26.
Oh, lucky guy.
2 lots of 26 in this leg. Punctuated with that 140, so 6 darts from here for Smith for 157 to guarantee himself a point. Smith has already drawn
What is that?
2 matches this season.
34, 34, 41.
44.
It's getting a bit tense towards the end of this ninth leg, perhaps understandably. So Smith may start on the 19s. Doesn't, so needs a treble 20 to keep his hopes alive. Doesn't, so he'll probably stay there.
60.
He leaves 56. This will be some check out. Such a crucial point of the match. It's still on. Treble 20. Ooh.
84.
Good job.
So close to choose between these two. Single 16 will leave tops. Tops for 5-4. Can he work off that one? Gathers himself.
36.
Good night.
2 darts missed for 5-4. Cook may get one himself here. That makes things difficult. 14 will leave tops.
Oh,
He's missed it, would you believe it?
33.
Crucial time. Perhaps it just got to him there. So double 10 for Smith.
Yeah, in one, mate.
And he does
Yeah,
get
well
there.
done.
So
Well done, Dean.
clusters of legs.
Oh, dear.
Smith led 3-0, then trailed, and Cook won the next 4 to lead 4-3, and now Smith's won the last 2. So Smith, with that, guarantees himself a point. He's already drawn 2 matches this year. Will this be this season, rather? This might be his 3rd, but only if Cook can rattle off this final leg of the evening. Thank you ever so much for sticking with us and tuning in.
85.
And as we always say in this situation, troubles are like gold dust. At this point, Smith, in theory, could throw with a bit of freedom, knowing that he has guaranteed himself the point.
41.
But Cook
98.
Oh,
has found a treble with his first 2 visits. One a visit, which is always difficult to combat against.
140.
What a
Good.
time to hit a 140 as 5th of this match. No maximums for Smith, he won't mind that. At this point, it's the scoreline what matters.
60.
He's already averaging way above his running average of the season and his best average ever. It's almost certain to be that, regardless of what the score is here. Certainly brought his best game tonight. Cook also averaging well in excess of his running season average.
100.
Good answer.
Smith now applying the pressure. A ton backs up the 140 in as many visits. Cook's in though.
100.
Oh, this is very good.
Oh, mate.
This is very good indeed. Smith knows that Cook is on a finish, wants to join him quite desperately at this stage. Is that a slip? Needs a treble now.
Ah.
He's on 199.
Oh, what you doing? 40.
So 6 darts from 158 for Cook for the draw.
55.
Cook leaves 103 when he returns. Smith piles in a big visit here. He's going to be under all kinds of pressure.
Shocking. 40.
103 for Cook.
$47.
This will be some way to take the win for Smith. He's had a 120 in this match. Needs 2 trebles if he's going to do it here.
Yeah,
Can't be done. So Cook will be back for 56 for the draw. Feels like a draw is a
60.
is a fair result. But it's darts and anything can happen. Tops for Cook for 5-all. Good marker.
36.
Would you believe it? Right on the
Wow,
wire.
yeah.
So Smith may well have match darts incoming here. In what's been a back and forth contest. Treble 20 needed. Another one of those. Oh, I think he wants double 10 now.
Oh,
Would you
Oh, Dino,
believe
go
it?
for it. 10 left, mate.
Really
That start's
damn
gone.
close, mate.
So Cook now lines up for double 10. Same target. This is for 5 all.
Yeah, first start.
And he does get there.
Super darts,
Yes, it did
mate.
feel like 5 all
Yeah.
was a fair result
Well done,
there.
mate. That was
I'll just fade them down. I'll fade them down as they have a chat after that enthralling contest, has to be said, both averaging in the high 60s in the end. As I say, Cook trailed Smith 3-0, then rattled off 4 legs in a row. Smith went to within 1 of victory before Cook levelled up there just at the end. Survived match darts from Smith in the end. So thank you to both players. Well done to them. As you can see, that nice check out, the 120 and that 15 dart leg for Smith, the standout there in terms of his statistics. And Cook, well, he had that 13 darter, which was excellent going indeed. And he did have that 180 as well. 13 tons as well to Cook. He was certainly rattling off those tons with ease at one point in that match. So thank you as always for tuning in to the Chichester Virtual Dart Series. More next week. We've got 2 of these to go before the end of the season. Or it might be 3 actually, I'm not sure. I'll check in with Mike. But yes, thank you ever so much as always, and we'll see you soon.